Yo, yo, good morning. It's hump day, finally. Who's ready for that midweek selection? We've always got you here on The Juice Presents, providing some of the best spectrums for the soul sounds. It's K-Slice here, leading the breakfast antics for the next 2 hours. Hi, hello. And welcome to The Juice Presents on Voices Radio. Let me quickly introduce the current track, Spinning. This is by an incredible collective called Avant-garde Bowling Club, a collection and collective who I've been a huge fan of actually for the longest. They describe their sounds as an irrelevant jazz from the island nations of the coast of the Antarctica. But if you ask me, it's musical genius, fusing spoken word, rap, jazz. Yes, please. Incredible stuff. Currently gigging, which is exciting. Tonight they're going to be in Bristol, and Friday they're pitching up in London at the Islington Academy Hall. So definitely go check them out. Featuring one of our very own Olympia Vitalis supporting them. Grab those tickets whilst you can, because it's definitely going to be a night worth the hype. Pocket lit Avondale Bowling Club. Enjoy, because they are the ones to listen to. Next up, we've got a track by Yoni Mayraz. This is called Pawn Shop from the brand new album. I hope I'm not butchering this right now. This is called Diebuk Tessie. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But this is an incredible composition. So let me know what you think of this. Good morning, people. You're locked into The Juice Presents here on Voices Radio with the girl K-Slice. Let's go. Put the track list on my Insta just after the show, so keep a lookout for it because we have some heaters on the show. But we are approaching one of our favorite hours on the show, and that is the Artist Ascending, a segment where we spotlight and invite emerging talent so that you can get to know them. This one is for my Latinos and Latinas out there. We never stop yapping about it, but do you know what? It's something that we're just good at, you know? And as we're approaching the back end of Hispanic Heritage Month, I thought we could extend the celebration a little bit. Hauling from northwest London. I'm super excited to invite this next artist. She goes by the name of Ultravividpink. Yes, I am so here for this. An artist who encapsulates a cosmic alternative edge, mixing spice and flavor from her Spanish and Venezuelan origins. It's honestly so amazing. Her music fuses silky melodies and playful textures, which I can't wait to dive into. And I feel like before we welcome her on, let me spin one of her tracks from her newly EP dropping at the end of this month. This is Ultra by Ultravividpink. Let me know what you think of the track here on The Art is Ascending. Ultravividpink with the track Ultra. And I'm just here to welcome her on the show. Hi.
Hello, how's it going?
Don't be shy.
I'm not shy.
You're slightly
shy. My name is Yai, by the way. My name is Yai.
So, Yai, wow. What a track to start with, can I just say?
Thank you. It was actually really hard because I had to yell for the first time ever, and I was scared of making that noise, you know?
You had to yell?
Yeah.
So was that you?
Yeah.
Damn.
Awful.
No, it's not.
Also fun though.
It's never awful. What do you mean? But that's crazy. Yeah. Talk to me about this one, because this, like I said in the intro, this is dropping on your new EP coming out later on this month, on the 28th.
Yes.
Amazing.
Wow. I'm excited for it to come out. I think this song is about insecurity, but also having a God complex. So it's kind of the duality of both, and trying to fight with yourself to kind of tell yourself that you're that, you know. I don't know if I can swear. So I can swear. Okay, well, that bitch. that's the whole vibe.
You can say it, it's fine.
So the Spanish part is meant to be kind of the God complex one, where it's super loud and fiery, and then the rap is kind of reflecting on, oh my god, what's going on? What am I doing? that kind of vibe.
Mad. Okay. I love how you kind of implement those kind of different rap styles, but it's still like got that funky bass line that you want to kind of listen to and bob to. But it's like it's there, it's present, and it's giving energy. It's giving so much energy. I know you were saying on the couch like this is not the one you want to hit in the club, but maybe it is the one that you want to hit in the club.
Maybe it is. In the like, okay, there's a part obviously where the rap has a lot of autotune, and I was like, okay, it's giving Future. I'm Future.
Talk to me about that, because you describe yourself or describe the sound as like this cosmic fusion.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that, because I love that. It's like you're in outer space, like in a whole different type of world and universe.
Yeah, so I wanted my project to be conceptualized through like the idea of me being an alien, because
Mad.
I feel like that all the time. Like,
Do you feel like
I don't even know how I'm awake right now. Like I'm not a human. Do you know what I mean? And
I hear it, girl. I hear it.
And so yeah, I think all the songs are kind of like they reflect on a lot of different feelings, but the idea of it being through an alien perspective is kind of, it signifies like being alone and finding self-love
100%.
with that.
Yeah.
Kind of like relating to other people, but not always.
Yeah.
It's kind of like isolation vibes.
Wow.
Yeah, but also for people to relate.
But for
the same. Do you know what duality. I'm a Libra. Everything's about duality.
My dad's a Libra.
I love that. Libra men, amazing. Bit toxic, but amazing. Not your dad though.
Maybe. We don't know. No, he's never. He was great. But like, no, I hear it. It's kind of like that. Yeah, the yin and the yang is trying to balance that out, and also trying to relate to people.
Yeah.
But being by yourself.
Yeah, and also finding like power and uniqueness, because I think that's sometimes really hard to achieve. And you know, we live in a world with like so much comparison, social media especially.
Yeah.
So I think it's good to find power in oneself. Type vibe.
How have you learnt to kind of battle that with trying to kind of isolate yourself, and also not trying to compare yourself with other artists and trying to be like, okay, this is actually a carbon copy of just me.
Yeah.
So how do you battle that?
I genuinely, I mean, I want to give good advice and like tell you how I do it, but it literally every day is like parkour. Like
I hear it.
I think you know that Rihanna meme where she's like, you just gotta wake up and tell yourself you're that girl. That's literally what I do. Like, I'm trying. I do that, I think. You know, but I think also finding what makes you powerful. So like, for example, I really, really, really like working with a certain group of people, because the community is like, it puts me up there, you know. I feel like I thrive off of other people too.
Yeah.
So the people I work with like make me better as well.
Make you a better person.
Yeah.
And just be with, like, just want to be with all the time. Mad. Yeah. I love that. I know we're like kind of speaking about different topics and we're kind of shooting them out there. But also I want to get to know Yenny's little Yenny.
So I
how did music evolve in you? Like what was the trigger? Like, tell me all. I'm here for it.
Okay, this is gonna seem okay. So I grew up in a household where my dad was playing on one side, like he was playing just like stuff like Oasis.
Mad. My dad's the same, bro.
Yeah, but he's Latino, so it's like what the hell? And then my mom was like playing like Lauryn Hill and like Black Eyed Peas and all
crazy.
That. So I guess it was like the fusion of that really got me into music, and then I started like singing to High School Musical in the car. Like that shit. Oh my god, it changed my life. Like what?
High School Musical was the shit.
Like Troy Bolton, like that song with the basketball. Wow.
Get your head in the game.
Literally, thank you, dude. Literally, get your head in the game. And then I went to uni. I did the whole like going to school, whatever. But I kind of hated it. And then when COVID hit, I was like, damn, I'm just gonna do music, because like life could end, dude, and like whatever.
Life could literally end.
But I did music production at Richmond upon Thames.
Crazy,
College,
yeah.
with a bunch of other people who are doing music now, and I ended up dropping out of that because my teacher hated me and I was scared of him.
Oh no, let's not shout him out right now.
Not scared of him in like a, anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah, but then, you know, I started doing music. I released my first song in 2022.
Yeah, that was your debut.
Yeah, my debut.
How did that feel? Because that must have been like a mix of emotions, because you've obviously written so much repertoire just like leading up to it, and then also trying to find the right debut to kind of drop and be like, hello, this is me, but also a part of you're now giving that to other people. So that must have been like amazing, but also like nervous. honestly it's fucking like, it's so crazy, because before I was gonna do it, I was like, it's gonna change my life, like I'm gonna be, you know, out there. And also I had been one of these people that had said, I want to do music, but I never did it. I was just really?
Yeah, because I was like at uni, I was writing my stuff in my notes app, but then I was like, where is this, like, when will I ever actually make this happen? Yeah. And also it's such a key thing where you have to realize that you have to kind of chase producers and be like, hey, do you want to work with me? And it feels really unnatural when you don't have anything out. Yeah. Especially like when you don't have a sound that you could be like, send to them and be like, this is me, do you want to work with me? Yeah. You literally have to be like, hi, I'm I think I can sing. My eyes name is Ultravividpink, and I think I can sing. Do you want to work together? Literally. And then they're like, do you have any demos? And you're like, no, but I can voice note you me singing a cappella or something. I don't know. That's crazy though, but it's so true. Like, starting out as an artist is like, it's like, what do you do? Yeah. And also you have no idea what your music's gonna sound like, because like, you know what you like to listen to, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you'll make similar stuff. This is so true. I had a conversation with Ed Blur like a few months ago. Actually, no, maybe a year ago. Actually, that's crazy. Like 12 months ago. Yeah, like 12 months ago. But do you know what? It really resonated me, because he even described himself. He was like, I was an indie kid before I created like this poppy R&B kind of like, musician, songwriter, and then now I'm literally just doing strictly R&B, like soul, jazz, and I'm like, rah. Maybe we all go through this. Maybe we'll all go through like different stages. Yeah. And then like, as you say, once you start creating, it's like, oh, actually, maybe I fit into this parkour. Parkour. Yeah, I mean, I also went through a huge indie phase too. I think like for example, my sister was emo. Crazy, I love that. And I just went through indie, and that was really fun. And I think that really shaped me, like, in terms of my love for guitar. Yeah, because some of the tracks that you have, even just in your music now, they're very like band focused. Like, you know, the drums in the pocket is like in sync, like bread. I call it bread and butter, because drum and bass is just so, if they marry, it's like, oh my god, stunning. You have to thank my producer for that. He did an amazing job. We'll talk about him. We'll talk about him. But then like, you have like this kind of alternative guitar that's like in the mix, and then it just adds that juxtaposition, but it's still like, oh, okay. Also, guitar is such a Spanish thing as well, so I think it's like interesting to bring that in, like, so that it's culturally kind of relevant. Yeah. Do you think it's important to also showcase like your origins and the music that you kind of grew up with the music that you create? Yeah, I think it's a pocket that hasn't been explored that much in the UK. No, it's true. Still, and it's like, it kind of makes me, it makes me unique, so I kind of really think it's important to also, you know, showcase that there's talented people from like Latin America and Spain, you know? So I mean, have you been to Latin America? Yeah. Crazy. But what did you think of it? It was cool, but like, anyway, politically, like politically it's yeah. Anyway, let's start dancing. No, I love it. That's crazy though, and I completely agree. I think there's not really a big market that is kind of doing that Latin American, but also adding it to the music. And there's so many Latinos in like Elephant and Castle, for example. Like, that's the hub. Yeah, it is the hub. Sorry. that is the Latino hub. Same as Labrador Grove. Like, when I go to Labrador Grove a lot because my old school is there. Crazy. And there's loads of Spanish people, and whenever I'm there, I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm at home. Yeah. And like Latinos and Spanish people are so like warm, you know. It's
But
amazing.
I think that's the beauty of being Latino. It's just our culture's so different.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, we help you, you help me. You're part of the family. Like, regardless, like, the minute you know that you're a Latino, it's like, no, you're part of the family.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
relax.
Yeah.
And I think that's so nice. Whereas sometimes other cultures are a little bit like, I'm here, you're there.
Yeah.
Relax.
Like, prove to me that you deserve my time, which is fine, but also, like, you know.
But it's like, okay.
Like, I need a hug, bro. Like, just hug me, dude.
We all need hugs, honestly. Oh, yeah, you're amazing. Yeah, so in terms of like moving into the project, well, your debut, what was your goal into like, okay, after I've done this debut, like moving up to this release, really, because this is the next, I think this is the next project that you're releasing like fully.
Yeah.
What was going on? Yeah, what was going on in your mind? What was the process like? Okay, I've done the debut. Okay, now it's time.
So I did the pink hues, and it got a good response actually.
It's amazing.
And then I was like, okay, let me keep doing this, because I actually got kind of a high off of it, even though it didn't really like change my life like I thought it was going to, but
it did something.
Yeah,
It did something.
exactly. It proved to me that it was doable. Like, music is something that you can pursue.
Yeah.
And so I, after that, went through a breakup, and that hit me so much that I had like literally my notes just filled with like paragraphs and things that I wanted to say and things I wanted to kind of understand how to feel them. And I think that was a huge precursor for how I approached the next project. So when I, met my producer and my co-writer,
Yes.
I was like, let me use this to express this, because I'm kind of lacking the words right now.
Yeah.
I have all the inspiration and all the stuff, but it was so weighted
Yeah.
with emotion and like sadness that I was like, damn.
It's like you're having like a mental block
Yeah.
of just like, yes, the words are here,
Yeah.
but to articulate it into a track, it was like not happening.
Actually, the first time I got in the studio to start this project, like, I bawled my eyes out, because the first song was like about a relationship, but it was good because I was like, I needed to get this out, and I'm such an emo baby. Like, I will cry. I will cry. Do not make me cry.
I love that so much.
And then every song is kind of reflective of different things, but like, kind of a lot of it is anxiety, insecurity, self-deprecation, and then heartbreak, feeling alone, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, but to the point where I'm about to release this EP, I also wanted to show the other creative side of me, which is like, I studied fashion. I'm really into fashion.
We'll touch about that, because I mean, you look absolutely incredible. I think you look great. But like, no, it's so interesting, because we've had a few artists that have like a background in fashion, and I always say like, just fashion and music go so well.
They do.
It's just like you're married.
And also the creative direction, like the fact that you can kind of curate yourself how you want to be.
Yeah.
Like, I almost think of Ultravividpink as an alter ego that I want to kind of like aspire to be, because Yai is like super like shy and whatever, like it's cool to have that vibe. Yeah.
But then with Ultravividpink, you step out of that.
Yeah.
Like, you step out of yourself and you're like, I'm that bad bitch.
Yeah, I literally. And
literally, I'm that bad bitch.
And like, Yai dresses like a fucking like a teenage boy, and then Ultra dresses like like some baddie, like
Just
Tyler vibes.
Tyler vibes.
Like titties out. Shit like that.
But no, it's that ultra ego. It's just like, that is me, but it's a part of me that just
resides.
Yeah.
To the side. And then comes in when she wants. Please come in more, please.
I love it. Let's go on a little quick tangent of music. We're gonna feature one of your next ones, actually, because why not? We're here to indulge ourselves and take in the creative direction. I really want to play this one, if that's okay.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah. Talk to me about this track, because I feel like you said, when I first read it, I thought Alicante, but I thought, no, that's not Alicante. What am I doing? Literally when I first read it, I was like, oh my God, Alicante, she's talking about Spanish. And that's when I thought you were Latino. And I was like, no, that doesn't say Alicante. So, and you spoke about like being an alien. So I feel like this.
Yeah. So the word directly translates to like being alone, but then it's kind of a play on to like alien.
Yeah.
I went into the studio, producer, co-writer, and by the way, let me just shout them out because I think they need to be shouted out.
Obviously.
Producer, aka Block, amazing. And then the artist that co-writes with me is Aria Tay.
Yeah.
But this song was basically, we wanted to give kind of like a, again, sorry to mention her again, but Tyler, like Spanish, like sultry beach vibe.
It's amazing.
It's basically about lust.
I love it.
Which, yeah, you can kind of infer what you want from that. So,
but that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes people just need a bit of lust.
Yeah. Also, like, Latinos are like sex. Like, I've never met a Latino that's ugly.
No.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
No, actually, to be fair, this is actually very true. I've not met an ugly Latino.
Everyone's like sexy.
Everyone's cute.
Yeah, and the way they move as well is hot and like spicy, you know. So that's
it's just something about those hips.
Yeah,
the hips don't lie.
Shakira, you said it, bro. You said it. So, yeah.
The hips genuinely don't lie. So like literally, and also, do you not find that you can spot a Latino like the way they dance like from a mile away?
Yeah. Not me though, but y'all be
that's
like,
not
I literally cannot. I can't dance unless I have like 5 tequila shots in me.
That's fine.
I'm just like, but the thing is, I can dance because I've been doing lessons. It's just hard.
It's just hard.
I feel rigid, bro. I can't. I'm just like, okay.
Like a little sardine, like.
Yeah, in the club, like 2 stepping.
Do you want to introduce the track?
Yes.
Let's go.
So, for the sexy people out there, this is Alienante.
Let's go. Let's play it. We'll be back straight after. Let us know what you think of the track.
Y si lo haces bien, tienes el poder.
Hello, welcome. We are back. Hi. If you are just looking in, guys, you're locked in on the Juice Presents Up Voices Radio. It's your girl K-Slice, and I'm joined by a beautiful artist that goes by the name of Ultravividpink.
Hi, oh my God.
It's been so nice to kind of chat to you about yourself in terms of your musicality, where your origins are from, and how that's built. But I want to dive into the project itself because I think it says a lot.
Let's go.
Let's razzle dazzle in.
What do you want to know?
I know you briefly mentioned your producers and your co-writer, but yeah, like tell me how that connections came into play, and yeah, how they are like a massive kind of body of your new EP that's coming out. Yeah.
So when I started making music, and like even to this day, I obviously, like now I want to say that I've reached a point where I'm more confident in myself. But when I started, especially after the breakup that I mentioned before, my confidence was literally like on the floor. Probably non-existent.
No.
It was in a void. I don't even know where it was.
No.
But I think when I sat down with them in a room, I just found so much power in community. Like the way that music can be so much better when you work with other people who believe in you and tell you that you're good enough to do what you want to do.
100%.
That was a very big part of the project, and also their musical influences came in too, you know. It wasn't just mine, it was like what everyone kind of wanted, and it ties in so well together. There's also one of the songs on the project that has I actually wrote it with other people. This guy called Hugo Silvani, he's in a band called Pale Waves.
Oh man, yeah, I know Pale Waves.
Yeah,
crazy.
And this other guy called Sam Finkelstein, and like we basically wrote a song called Hate to Hate You, which was the song that I needed to write. I hadn't been doing sessions for a while, and this was before like I even started the project. This was the first song I ever wrote.
Crazy.
From the project, but it hadn't kind of like become anything yet.
Yeah.
Why is it so much harder to speak English when you're trying to say something of value?
I mean, if you want to hop into Spanish, you're more than welcome.
But yeah, like that, I think just the fact that you can thrive off of other people was so important in the project, especially for me. I do believe in myself as an artist by myself, and like I'm good at melodies, I'm good at writing.
Of course.
But yeah, I think having other people really makes a difference.
Yeah, 100%.
Sometimes.
What sort of like influences, who was you listening to that kind of sparked interests in some of the music that you were producing?
So, I mean, Lauryn Hill is always going to be kind of a blueprint for me. I saw her live actually once. It was really cool. She was like an hour late, but it was like the best day of my life.
Do you know what? Who cares if you're late? I still love you.
Literally, dude, you're the GOAT, so you can do that. I think also, I mean, modern day people like Doja Cat, for example. I love Doja Cat because she's like so weird.
You give me Doja Cat vibes as well.
Oh mate, I love that. Actually, I wish I had her ass as well, but yeah, that would be pretty cool. And then like Spanish, like Rosalia, she's so cool. Obviously, I know she's bait now, and everyone that I've mentioned so far is really bait, but like they're bait for a reason. Like they're so good, you know. Rosalia, like the way that her production is crazy. I think I wanted my sound to emulate that as well.
Nice.
Who else? Like I like. Okay, so I used to have Bieber fever.
You said that in your bio. You're like, I like Justin Bieber, but that's another conversation.
I love
Bieber fever.
I love him so much.
So you're a believer.
I am a believer.
You are a believer.
Like, I'll put my hands up. I believe in his supremacy. I love him.
I'm here for that.
And
I love the honesty here. I love the honesty here.
It's not even a guilty pleasure. Like, Baby is a cultural reset. Like,
Is that on repeat? Yeah, I thought so.
But there's so many cool people coming out of London as well, you know, and I just really love where the London scene is going, because it's not just, you know, like drill music right now. It's like it's expanding into more.
It's true.
Oh, K1.
Oh yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Yes.
I'm obsessed because R&B doesn't really take off that much in the UK. So
crazy.
when it does, it's like, yeah, it's big.
I find it so interesting, and a lot of artists have said the same. Like R&B, it's so crazy how UK R&B is so different to US R&B, or just like R&B around the world. It's such a different take.
Yeah.
But when UK R&B slaps, it just slaps.
It actually does.
It's so vibes.
But also the voices, like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like,
there's some incredible people. There's
Yeah.
like, I mean, I think that's why I love this platform so much, because I get to elevate those R&B queens and kings that are coming through and showcasing like what the UK has to offer, like right now.
Yeah. Also, the fact that you just said elevate is funny because I'm working with an artist. He's the only feature on my project that's coming out, and he's featuring on one of the tracks. His name is Elevate Today. He's also really cool. So when you said elevate, I was like, oh yeah, he's another amazing talent that should be shouted out. So let me just put it out.
Here we go. But it's crazy that, like, yeah, I think definitely the industry upon like UK R&B is definitely changing, and I think that's so exciting because it was so rigid at like, oh, only the greats can create some amazing R&B, but now like you can actually create amazing stuff.
Yeah, and also like there's like, so I heard recently from someone that used to be signed to a label that like they were only signing people who were like 21 and under.
Raw.
And I think that's crazy. And now I feel like it's really changing. There's more power to the artists. A lot of artists are going independent as well, which is very, very important.
It's exciting.
Yeah, like owning your masters is everything, and that's something that I've learned like in a crazy way. I got offered some crazy deal. I'm not gonna disclose it, but it was like actually mad, and the fact that people can sign that's crazy.
That's mad.
Scary.
Yeah, also I guess like as you grow up into an artist, or like you make yourself a bit more established, etc., it's crazy how you can just like lock into something because it's like, oh, I'm getting signed. Yeah. It's like, great. This is gonna be great.
It's like, actually no.
But actually, not that I'm against it, because there are incredible labels out there that do some amazing work with up and coming artists, especially at the smaller labels. I just want to shout out a few that I know. do some amazing work, and hopefully the Juice Percent goes into that sort of like mini small label that we want to be. Hopefully in a few years time. But yeah, it's crazy that if they do it right, amazing, but then there's some that I'm like, oh no, don't sign, stay, be independent, just be you. Just make sure that like the credentials that you're getting are just yours, and then no one else's.
Also, I feel like, okay, I'm not shitting on labels. They can actually really support an artist. It's just about really believing in who you're signing, and not just signing someone because you think that they're gonna make you like
completely.
That's
not gonna make you a thing.
Because then you get boxed in as well.
It's
as
true,
an artist, and it really it punches creativity.
I think what's so amazing about also the project that you're releasing is that every track's so different. It's like it's a collective of it's a collection of music, but everything is different, which I think is amazing because you can really touch into different genres of whatever you want to tap into. Whereas, like you say, if you were boxed in, it's like, oh, you can only do this, and that's it. That's what your whole album's gonna sound like, and you're like, which is vibes. Like, regardless or not, like there are some incredible artists that do concept albums, and it's the whole thing is like a listening journey. It's like it's the same, but it's just like, oh, okay, cool, nice. But this is like you're taking us to the Latin infused like rhythms, and the first one that we played, Ultra, like that was more like hip hop based, a bit like down tempo vibe, you know. So it's nice that you can go everywhere and have that freedom to do that.
I think I was really scared when I started doing music because I thought that you kind of had to know your sound really well, in a sense of everything really had to be very similar.
That's such an interesting thought, isn't it?
But then I was like, like everything, what ties it together can be your voice and like who you make stuff with, you know, and then just put it together in a compilation and it actually works sometimes. So.
And it has, and it will. It's gonna drop.
It's gonna drop crazy, dude. Like, wow.
I'm excited. I mean, hopefully we've showcased some amazing like tracks so far, and like just the vibe that it's gonna bring, because I think, like you said, it's your alter ego, but it's more than that. It's like, it is you though. Like, this is you in a whole new different universe. So I guess people will just intertwine in that.
I hope so.
Do you know what? I love that in your bio. It's just like, I hope I do this, and it's like, you will do this. You gotta change the hope to will, because you will.
True.
Because you're a badass bitch.
Exactly. Baddie vibes. Wait. I was gonna quote Ice Spice, and then I forgot what the quote was. No. Damn, dude. The fart one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I think you're the shit. You're not even the fart. Right. Anyway.
I love that. Just a quick one. In terms of the project, what have you learnt from it?
Oh my god.
It's a big question.
That's like asking me my next 5 years as a plan. What have I learned from it? I have learned that in my own introspective way, I am good enough.
100%.
And that you can also be free with yourself and like not be so scared of being judged. And I hope that kind of translates into whoever listens as well, because honestly, like, self-belief for me is such a hard thing to achieve sometimes. Not to be like emo and whatever, but like even Billie Eilish, like I really love how she's vulnerable. We
literally had this conversation like
literally 5 seconds ago. But like Billie Eilish is really open with how she struggles with like her confidence and like how vulnerable she is and stuff. And I think it's so important to just be yourself. I'm still obviously working on it every time, but and then also like bringing in your influences and like who you are, you know, like for me singing in Spanish is just as important as singing in English, and I'm probably going to continue to do it for as long as I can. Omar Apollo, excellent example. Same vibe, you know. It's just very important. It's just very important to be yourself.
Also, can I just say, not many artists can sing in Spanish. Like, for real, like, and like it's actually crazy that there's a lot of influence. Like, there's a lot of UK born, like South American or Spanish people, and they just can't sing in Spanish. It just doesn't sound right.
It's a party trick, man.
So it is a party. It's a party trick. But it's super unique, and that's an amazing skill to have, because the passion that you the passion that you spit in English is exactly the same passion that you speak in Spanish. It's crazy, and I love that.
I love that as well. Thank you. I needed to hear that. I needed that. Yeah.
Just need that.
Yeah, I needed validation. I was like, is my Spanish like good?
No, of course it is. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I didn't make you stop it.
I love Justin Bieber. Have I mentioned?
We love it. I love it. I'm obsessed. Just remind the listeners when the EP is dropping and all your socials and where we can find it.
Okay, so guys, my EP, which is called Ultra, is out on the 28th of November. And my artist name is Ultravividpink. Same thing on Instagram, same thing everywhere. So find me, DM me. Send me money. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I mean,
please.
I mean, help me. Help
Please.
me.
Anyway.
Obsessed. You've been incredible.
So have you.
Thank you so
We're
much.
best friends now,
we are
dude.
best friends.
Yeah.
You're part of the family now. We're gonna have some buñuelos and some arepas and taquitos. That's what we're gonna do right now. But you've been amazing. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna finish off with one of your own, Passenger Princess.
Yes.
I feel like that is a tune, and also so relatable because I'm a passenger princess too.
I love that. I'm never gonna drive. It's just against my brand now, you know. So, that's
you're forever the passenger princess.
Yeah. It was very Neptunes inspired, this one, so I think it's gonna be good for like 90s babies.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So anyway,
we're here for it.
We'll leave you with that.
Do you want to introduce it?
No.
You want me to introduce it? You want me to introduce?
I want you to introduce.
You want me to do?
I love the way you introduce me. It like hypes me up.
I can only try, I can only try. But no, honestly, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for joining us here on The Juice Presents. I'm super excited for this one. I think this is super relatable to all of us passenger princesses that don't plan to drive, aka myself. But I think it's a tune and a half, and I cannot wait to spin it. But yeah, big love. And then straight after this, we're going to be introducing our second artist ascending, which is Rita Lushdia, which is a Moroccan, French, Spanish influence. And yeah, you definitely don't want to miss this. But yeah, enjoy. Let me know what you think of the track. This is Ultravividpink, Passenger Princess. Let's go.
Welcome to another day in the life.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Ride on your side, I'm your passenger princess. Roll down my window and the world flies by. This looks like